Hey, what's going on, guys? I got a double header against this dude I met technically on PO, but now I added this person on Skype. It's a very interesting team this man is running. So, before I get into this, couple of updates. I will no longer be doing code giveaways in my semi-traditional manner of trivia. I will just be doing them by who comments. I will choose someone randomly and you'll receive probably 5 to 9 codes. I know that's kind of a random number, but that's just what I'm running with right now. So anyway, I brought my my semi-weird standard Sun team. Ho-Oh, Groudon, Excadrill, Mewtwo, Palkia, and Darkrai. Look at that team. He brought a Politoed, Quillfish, Donphan, Thundurus, Blissey, and Lucario. This is a very, very weird team, seeing as Quillfish is like UU at best on the regular tiers list, but Thundurus, Blissey, Lucario all fit in Ubers, so it's a pretty well balanced team, except for Quillfish. So anyway, lead off with my Darkrai. I just want to get something to sleep, I think, but I'm pretty sure that gets spoiled right off the bat. Brings in the Blissey. Okay, I do get to put it to sleep. I was thinking something bad happened, but no, this is not that battle. Said he's testing this team out, and that's totally fine by me. I'm not going to sit here and, you know, tell people not to do things, because I have made some very standard teams that got smashed. So anyway, I switch out to my Ho because it is my best physical attacker, and I believe right here I take a pretty decent amount of damage, but I just go straight for the Brave Bird. Now, I'm not at 50%. The replay is being really weird. I think I'm just below. Anyway, he thought it was a special attacking Ho, which would have been nice if I was, because that Donphan would have just flat out died. So he sets up his rocks, which I knew was going to happen. I'm going to switch in Groudon, get the sun up, because the rain is freaking annoying to this team. But, switches into his Politoed. It's pretty apparent what's going on here. I'm going to go for the Earthquake, and it does 70%, which is great. I need high damage outputs like that, but I don't want that thing to die or get toxic. So what I'm going to do here is switch in my Palkia, which is Scarfed, as most of us know now. And he predicts me, I believe, to go for Thunder, taking advantage of his rain, but I'm not going to do that. He goes for Thunder and gets the Para. This is huge. That Para was pretty much the biggest hacks of the entire battle. But he apologizes. I really don't care. Hacks is hacks. He's going to switch out. And this is my Mold Breaker Excadrill, by the way. This is the one I actually have right. So I'm going to go for the Earthquake. And I should kill, but I don't. And he gets to retaliate with his own Earthquake and kill me. So now that I know +2, well, it is bulky Sword Stance Excadrill. It is not like the max attack, max speed, or anything like that. It's kind of a specially defensive one. Anyway, I tricked the Blissey on its way in. This was pretty good because I needed that Blissey to be absolutely screwed. Now, because he has Natural Cure, he's no longer asleep, which sucks, but I go for the Dark Pulse and get a flinch. Doesn't matter, not really. That flinch, I think the leftovers got him more back than he lost. So now that he's Specs Toxic, he's obviously going to have to switch out. And I think... okay, good. I was like, dude, did I go for Earthquake right here? I did not. Set up my rocks because now that thing wants to switch in or switch out, it's going to die. His Rapid Spinner is still alive, but I know I can kill this thing off. And I thought he might switch into his Donphan right here, which is why I went for Fire Blast and not Earthquake. But judging by the HP that Donphan's at, I should have more than likely just gone straight for the Earthquake, but it's fine, it's dead anyway. So my hazards are here to stay. This is good. There's only one huge friggin' problem. He has rocks up, he has a Lucario, his Politoed is still alive, and he has extreme speed. He just won the weather war. This team does not operate as well as I would like it without the weather, and he has rocks up. So Ho-Oh is pretty much absolutely friggin' useless. Now right here I go for the Fire Blast because the sun is still up and Lucario doesn't want none of that. I should have just gone for the safer move, Aura Sphere, but it happens. He Toxics my Ho-Oh and Ho-Oh is done. absolutely done at this point. I'm just going to kill something with Brave Bird. But it doesn't matter because he still wins the Weather War. So, not really playing too well against this team. But it happens when you play teams you're not sure of what they do because, well, you don't know what to expect. So this is when he starts telling me this team works, and I never doubted it. I never doubt weird teams like this because you just never really know what the hell's gonna happen. Now that Dark Void missing, I believe, does not matter just because I'm just gonna go for it again. It would have been an extra turn of damage, but it's not recovering anything, so I really don't mind. And as you can tell, the dreams and stuff are adding up, and he gets a first turn wake. I think that's where that miss kind of mattered. And then me being a jackass, I'm gonna go for the Focus Blast, predicting the Lucario. But right now I have no reason to predict anything to come in. So I'm just being a jackass right now. And in comes the Quillfish, and I'm like, oh, okay, well I can just kill it, except for the fact that it outspeeds. What the fuck? I am a jackass, man. So I fucked up and forgot that this thing has Swift Swim. And I also forget that, what the fuck? Hello? What? But... I just got beat by a Swift Swim Destiny Bond Quillfish. Yeah, I know. Anyway, me and this man had a rematch. And it went a little different. So, oh, okay, this was fucking retarded. I totally forgot about this bullshit. So, whoa, what the fuck? Whenever you challenge someone, it just starts. There's no preview, no nothing. So, I'm stuck with Ho-Oh in the lead. But, I know how this team works now. I understand what the hell is going on. So, come on. Anyway, I'm going to switch to my Palkia. It's probably going to Toxic, but he actually goes for Hydro Pump. Now, this is good because now I can just start fucking things up. I'm going to just go for Thunder. Now I get the Para. The Para does not matter because it's a friggin' Blissey. The one thing that I don't care if it's parried. Whatever. So he goes for Toxic. I know it had Toxic from the last time. This is good. I'm going to switch into Excadrill. And I believe right here predicting me to Earthquake. I think he's going to switch out and go into Thundurus. I think. Oh, he goes into Quillfish. That's what happens. I Rock Slide. It says 37%. This is obviously a max speed, max attack Quillfish. Now the good news is it does not have Intimidate because, well, Intimidate's kind of a pain in the ass. So he's going to go for the Waterfall, which does nothing to bulky Groudon. This thing is T-Wave, Stone Edge, Fire Blast, Earthquake, or Stealth Rock. I do not have one of those moves. So, yeah, and he says this team only works when you're not expecting it. Kind of realizes, now that I know what's going on, I'm not going to fall for the same BS. Which is very, very true. Now, he switches into his Donphan. I know it's going to be his best switch in, seeing as I just saw this team. I'm going to go straight into Darkrai. And I go for the Dark Pulse, and it's still, what the fuck? Doesn't kill. Does not kill. Darkrai, you're fucking up. So now that I know I can't kill, and he's probably going to want to switch into his Lucario or his Blissey, I am just going to go into Ho-Oh. And the prediction pants are tight. Not really. This has nothing to do with necessarily my skill. He's going to Protect, and I found this play very useless, seeing as something is going to get fucked when it comes in by Sacred Fire. Yeah, this team took me a while to make. I'm not very good at making teams. Now, predicting him to go into Politoed, I'm actually going to switch into my Palkia. This was a bad play because I had no reason to switch out. I could have just gone straight for the Sacred Fire on anything. It would have done damage. So, I kind of just Spatial Rend. I figure he's going to Toxic again, predicting me to switch, and knowing that his Blissey is in and I can't do shit to it. I'm not going to fall for that because I can't afford to have too many things on my team Toxic. I could switch in my Excadrill, but that could be a little obvious, and he could bring his Donphan, but once again, Donphan can't really do anything to me. But I'm going to switch back into Ho-Oh. He doesn't have Rocks Up or anything. He's going to go for the Wish. Now, why do you Wish at this point in the battle? you want to pass it to something. So what I think he expected me to do was switch out, predicting a switch, but the protect would have been too obvious for me to get a free switch. And this is Banded Ho-Oh. It does work, and it does damage, and it is destruction. Now, he brings in the Rainmaker, and I'm just not feeling this shit. I believe I'm gonna switch out. Yeah, he made a face because of that crit. That crit did not matter even a little. Now, I play a little risky, knowing that that's a max defense Polytoad, or special defense, I'm not sure. I know it's not offensive. That's all that matters. I'm gonna Brave Bird the balls off of that thing. That crit didn't matter. Not even a little bit. Blissey would have died. This is Choice Banded Ho-Oh. Brave Bird. Stab. 150 base attack. It's too much damage. So now that the Weather War is mine, I'm gonna switch out. And he's gonna set up Toxic Spikes. These don't matter. I do have an Excadrill to absorb them. Now, the good news is I switched out before it happened. So I'm gonna switch out now and, well, get rid of some Toxic Spikes. He's gonna Destiny Bond, and I'm like, dude, whoa, calm down with that. And he's like, I should have protected, but Protect wouldn't have done anything, seeing as it would have given me a free switch. And I think right here, I just go straight away for the Earthquake, not playing around. Oh, okay, yeah, he still had the Toxic Spikes up, and I like the longevity just in case something weird happens, like a crit or anything strange like that. Right here, I do end up going for the Earthquake like an idiot, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have anything to one-hit KO me. I don't think HP Ice will one-hit KO, just because it's not stab. He gets a crit, and I'm like, well, there's your revenge crit, but I'm going to Rock Slide. Now, knowing that that was a 45% crit, and he's probably Scarfed, he's not going to be able to kill me off, which means he's going to have to switch out. But I'm not going to go risky and go for the Earthquake, because if he does indeed stay in, I'm going to get popped. It will be a 2-hit KO. He goes for the Close Combat, kills me off. Obvious kill is obvious. Now, at this point, I'm wondering what to bring in, but I think I bring in my Palkia. Oh yeah, I just realized that's the first thing he's killed. Oh, I bring in Mewtwo. Now, Mewtwo pretty much outspeeds everything except for his Thundurus, assuming it is Scarf. So, he's going to go for the E-Speed. I believe I just go for the Psy Strike. There's no reason for me to go for like a... I don't have Focus Blast because that's stupid. And can Mewtwo even learn Focus Blast? Pretty sure it can. Everyone just runs a Worst Sphere because it never misses. Anyway, I'm 100% sure this thing is Scarfed, and he goes for Dark Pulse. This was a move I didn't actually expect. I don't know about the viability of Dark Pulse in Ubers with nasty, well, not nasty Flat Tornadoes, or Thundurus, but Thundurus in general. He flinches me, and I'm like, you son of a bitch, and then he crits me, and I'm like, fuck! Like, how much hacks can you possibly get in 3 turns? So, he says he's still in it, but I have Scarf Palkia just chilling with Spatial Rend. And that's pretty much what is about to happen to the rest of this man's team. Spatial Rends for everyone. Now, what he's trying to do right here is whittle me down with a little bit of poison damage, just in case I don't outspeed, which, the way he brought this in made me think I didn't, but I run Timid. And that right there is why. Had I been modest and he had been timid, I'm pretty sure he would have outsped and killed me. But I'm not here to play games. Well, I am here to play games, but I'm not here to play that game. So anyway, he sends in the Donphan, and that's a Spatial Rend KO. After he Ice Shards me, which I was like, what? I forgot Donphans carry Ice Shard. He said, this win message is pretty funny. He said I better change that. And we just kind of got our chat on, and I might want to stop this so you guys don't, yeah. So anyway, like I said, if you guys watch, comment, and subscribe, you'll kind of get priority. But if you comment, it gives you an automatic chance to win codes. Like I said, 5 to 8 is the general number. I actually just gave 8 away before I made this video. Just, it's support to some of my subscribers. I enjoy the fact that you guys enjoy watching me make videos about random stuff and Pokemon and rants and whatever's going on. My other video is me kicking a watermelon in half, and I had a lot of fun doing that. So anyway, before I get too far into my rant and raving, talking blah blah blahs, I'd just like to take a second and thank you guys for watching. I have 69 subscribers now. Like I said, that's awesome. So like I said, subscribe and rate it. Drop a comment below if you want to be entered in to get 8 codes and such, and I will catch you guys later with more content.